Hey guys, just wanted to go quickly into the results of my last cleaning video and how I've changed my process from that. So last video had to switch to different carbon solvents, copper solvents, 30 bore strokes, 30 bore strokes, 30 bore strokes, all that. And then at the time, I didn't have a Borscope, and it was kind of eating away at me. Like, I wonder what it looks like in there. So after that cleaning video, I didn't shoot the gun. I left it unfired, bought a Borscope, and I got this Teslong flexible Borscope, multiple different calibers that you can put in there, and it gave me some very good insight in that cleaning process that I tried. So the results of that cleaning video that I posted in that process were that it wasn't sufficient enough. After putting the Borscope in, I did see plenty of carbon deposits still in there. Lots of carbon streaking and all that. I didn't see any copper, which was good. So this copper cleaning solution by Bortec, I'm going to continue to use that because there was absolutely no copper in there. But through all that scrubbing, there was still carbon in there. So I wasn't happy. Did some more research, and some of my peers suggested this JB bore paste. So I got some of that. I also got these jags. This helps guide the patch through the walls of your barrel and gives it a much cleaner, a lot more surface contact to scrub that stuff away. So with those results of still having carbon in the barrel, I decided to change my process. And here's what I'm doing now. I am doing one single wet patch of the carbon solvent. I'm just getting it wet in there, and I'm gonna let it sit 5-10 minutes to really kind of eat into that carbon. Then I'm going straight to the JB bore paste, getting it all over the patch, and I'm running it through 30 passes. Back and forth, really concentrating on that front part of the barrel here, because what we did see with the Borscope is that it was really dirty in here, and then the further you get to the muzzle brake, the cleaner it got. So really concentrating in here, 30 brushes, pulling it out. I'm doing another one of the bore paste and 30 brushes and out. And I have found with just those first 30 brushes, there's almost like a mirrored finish in the barrel of the lands and grooves and stuff like that. I was really surprised. Why I'm doing a second, why would I do a second patch if it's already worked? The second patch is more of a polishing of all the fire cracking and stuff that's going on in there. With the Borscope, I did notice that I'm starting to get some fire cracking in the first couple 6 to 8 inches of this barrel. And so this abrasive compound helps to polish out that fire cracking. And what you're doing by polishing out the fire cracking is you're not giving really the surface area for that carbon to then build up on. It's harder to, I'm finding that it's harder for the carbon to cake up on those mirrored finishes than a bumpy, rigid, fire cracked surface. So polish all that out, and I'm finding I can go longer distances where my SDs are staying close. Less friction, lets that bullet just glide through there, no resistance. So I'm getting more accurate chamber pressures, barrel pressures than what I got before. All right, so I applied my new rifle cleaning procedure of just the one wet patch and going straight to the JB bore paste. 2 patches of 30 back and forths, and I was really happy with that. I then took a dry patch, put it through to kind of get all the JB bore paste out. I then put a light patch of just like some kind of gun lube on there. I use Remington gun lube. And then I went to the range. And I usually use Hornady 147 ELDMs. I didn't want to waste those on just refouling, and so I just used some Hornady American hollow point boat tail, and these are my results here. I saved the paper. So I typically pick like top left corner to shoot at when I zero, and you can see a big change in shift. I know I switched to a different round, but it's still a 140 hollow point boat tail, big shift. Then I switched to EDLMs or ELDMs, and I shot, I think it's like 5 or 6 here. And so you can see I'm in the ballpark of that top left corner. And then I shot 5 more. This group is getting good. And then right back to my previous 0 point. This is with no adjustments. So I shot, this is probably a 10 round group. 5, this is more than 5. Probably another 10 here. 5 and 5. And so I know that when I go to refoul my bore, I need to shoot at least 40 rounds to go from this back to this. All right, so anytime I strip the copper, strip the carbon, I need to then go to the range and refoul my bore by shooting another 40 rounds to get back to my intended 0 point. I was going from SDs of probably in the 20s, something like that. That's what first keyed me off to I'm starting to build up enough carbon in that barrel, and I went back to sub 10 SD. So really happy with this cleaning process. I'm probably going to stick with this for a little while before I see if I need to change it. But so far, so good. Again, just using JB bore paste and a single wet patch of that Vortec, and I'm happy with that. Nice and quick, and I'm not spending a lot of time cleaning. It's quick, in and out, and back to the range. All right, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Keep watching my videos. Send me a comment if you like this or whatever. See you at the next one.